Can anybody tell me if this video is framed properly? Think it looks pretty good. I'm just kidding. That was a little how do you do from the crotch. Hope you enjoyed it. But welcome. Welcome to my living room. This tiny little square you can see. Someday maybe you'll see the rest of my my new house. With my lady friend. And the little man that you saw in the last video. Maybe. Maybe I'll show it to you. Welcome, welcome, welcome back, motherfuckers. Told you I'd be here. And I'm here. 3 weeks late, but I'm here. I'm like the deadbeat dad of YouTube videos. You might never see a check from me, but I'll show up sometimes. I'd like to not apologize because I was on vacation for one of those weeks. The week after my last video. And I've been fucking at work like a fucking adult. Doing other shit. But I'm here to make sweet YouTube love to all of you. Today, this evening, or morning, or afternoon, whenever you're watching this. So anyway, welcome. I love you. So in my last video, I asked you guys if you needed advice on anything, and I got a handful of responses. Most of them pretty silly, and you know what? I'm gonna answer them anyway because I told you I would. So maybe if I answer some silly ones, you'll send me some serious ones. But you know, if you didn't mean to be silly by sending it to me, I'm sorry for assuming that. But some of them were pretty fucking silly. How many times can I say the word silly? You guessed it, as many fucking times as I want, because what? This is my YouTube channel, so fuck yourself. Now on to the advice. Alright, so our first question comes from Maxx Mayberry of the Revenge Skateboarding Crew. I hope you don't care about me using your name, Max, because you didn't say to keep it private, so I'm just going to assume you don't care. And this is definitely one of my silly questions I was talking about. But Max writes, Dear Bangarang, please help. I was at a bar with my friend in Phoenix last night, and a Morrissey song came on, and I knew the words. So I ask you, am I gay? And if so, how do I go about finding a boyfriend? Love, Maxx Mayberry. No, Max, you're not gay. Just because you know the words to a Morrissey song. If you actually are gay, that's totally cool. Be gay, dude. But I know you're not gay. So shut up. And don't send me stupid fucking questions anymore. I'm just kidding, I love you. But if you are gay and you want to find a gay boyfriend, I really can't give you any advice on that other than make some friends with gay people. And if you are gay, just tell people you're gay. Who cares? Whatever. But like I said, I know you're not gay. So, and I'm not gay myself, so I don't know what to tell you, Max. So that's a strikeout on that question that isn't a real fucking question. Thanks for asking, though. Just so you guys know, my girlfriend is sitting right over here, out of frame. I told you she would be in this video, but she has declined to be in it. And as I was saying, I'm not gay during the answer to Max's question just now. I could literally hear her laughing mentally and calling me gay. Just so you guys know that that's the love we share. On to the next question. Alright, our next ultra fucking serious question comes from my good friend Pat. Not even a friend, he's like a brother. An asshole brother who sends me silly ass questions, just like Max. Pat says, Dear Bangarang, why am I so huge and why am I so handsome? Well, Pat, you're huge because you fucking work out all the time, and you're handsome because, I don't know, that's subjective. I don't think you're an ugly man. You are a handsome human being. But you might want to ask your parents about that. Why you're so handsome. Or ask the ladies. Maybe I'll put you in one of my YouTube videos soon, and we'll give a poll to the ladies. That's not what I meant. We'll ask the ladies why they think you're so handsome. Maybe we'll do that. And maybe not ask me questions that you don't really want answers to because they're unanswerable. Patrick Aloysius Kavanaugh. You're an asshole, but I love you. Anyway. Maybe there'll be a real question next. Maybe. Alright. The next question is actually serious. It was actually sent to me the first time I asked for people to send me things they needed advice on. But I am going to address it now, and hopefully it still helps. But this person asked to be kept anonymous, and I understand why. Anyway, they asked, "Hey bro, I have a question for you. I was wondering how I would go about having sex for the first time. I'm really nervous. Keep my name private if you use this in a video," which I will definitely be keeping your name private because that is a mildly embarrassing question, but I understand why you would ask it. Strap on a pillow, people, because this might put you to fucking sleep, because this may be pretty long-winded. But, so, I guess it really depends on what kind of dude you are. Hopefully, since you're one of my loyal followers, viewers, ring dings, whatever you want to be called. Hopefully you're a good dude. Hopefully you plan on being a good dude and not one of the billions of assholes that float around this world every day and ruin people's lives and whatnot with the things they do with their penises. But this is a difficult topic to tackle, really, without knowing you at all. So I would just like to say, try and not focus so much on trying to get laid, because you're going to waste a lot of time in your life doing that. It's not quite as important as you might think it is right now, although everyone makes a huge deal about it. Don't get me wrong, sex is great, and it can be really, really awesome, but keep in mind it does change everything. When you have sex with a person, it has the potential to change everything between you. So I would say focus on finding somebody you really get along with, somebody you really, really care about, hopefully, and move forward from there. When it feels right for both of you, then it'll happen naturally. If you force it, it's going to be not all that enjoyable. I mean, for you, it's probably going to be great, just because you're getting laid, whatever, getting pussy, all that shit. But everyone thinks that women are the only ones that care about it being like a meaningful situation, and when you actually talk to certain people, you find out that that's not really true, especially for high school guys. They might talk all big around their friends, but I think a lot of people, a lot of guys have a lot more emotion invested in it than they like to admit to themselves even, and to the person they're with. But like I said, if it's somebody that you're, if there's someone that you had in mind, or someone that you're close with, girlfriend, whatever, don't rush it just because it's not that fucking important. I mean, it is an important factor in a relationship as you get older. If you're not attracted to somebody, if you're together and you don't have that sexual attraction, it can be a huge bummer, and it kind of it doesn't make the relationship meaningless, but if the person you're with doesn't want to touch you for some reason or another, obviously it's going to cause problems for you and, both of you. But anyway, how would you go about having sex for the first time is a very, very heavy question. But like I said, find somebody you care about and focus on building a relationship with somebody. You're going to have all the time in the world to have sex later in your life. Find the things that make you happy outside of doing that, and find that person that makes you happy, that makes you feel important to them and they're important to you. Then it'll come naturally. You'll both come naturally, hopefully. But don't just go around looking for sex, because it's very easy to find, but it's not going to be the situation you want it to be. If you're asking me that question, I have to assume that you really want something that means something in your life. So don't just rush it. Don't run around asking girls for pussy. Like, don't make yourself look like a, overly excited boy. Even though we all go through that, we all get excited in our high school years about having sex and, getting the ladies. But there's a lot more important things in life, and there's also a lot more important things in a relationship. Sex is an important piece of a relationship, but it's not the whole puzzle, if that makes any sense. So, yeah, just take your time. Try to be a good person, It'll pay off eventually. They say nice guys finish last, but and it definitely can be a curse to be a nice guy sometimes. All of us nice guys know about the notorious friend zone that you can land in by being a nice guy. Because you're just like one of the girls. I can just talk to you. You're so nice. But I don't want to hang out with you. But I really like a nice guy. We all hear it. Girls say they like nice guys and they fucking go for the asshole, bad boy dude who doesn't give a shit and never will give a shit. But, nice guys have to go through girls shitting on them. And girls have to go through all the shitty dudes before they figure out that the nice guy really is the person they need in their life or want in their life. The person that'll be there for them, whatever. So try to be that dude. Try to be good to people, and then, all that sex business that'll come eventually. Just if you make a bigger deal out of it than it needs to be, then you're never gonna get laid. But just be yourself, do your thing. Date some girls. If you like I said, if you have somebody special, work on the relationship, build things, build that trust, build, be real with her. Don't just say, hey, when are we gonna have sex? Don't be a dick about it. Just fucking go with the flow, man. It'll happen someday. And question answered. Okay, last question's actually a serious one. I'm gonna make it fast because this video has gone on for very long. But the question comes from, I want to say it's KULL3R94, KULL3R94. He told me to feel free to use his name, so I'm doing it. He says, me and my friend are starting a rap group. Where do we begin? You begin by either making beats or just finding instrumental beats online, instrumentals of songs you really like online, and you just try your hand at it. You basically gotta study the craft if you want to rap. I mean, it's not really all that difficult. I do it a lot, but just study it. Just do what you do. Try and try and try. Find somebody that can make beats, or find beats, or make beats on your own. Make some mixtapes, hand them out to people, see what they think. Try to get some actual criticism on it, see what they say about it, and if they're being real with you, then listen to what they got to say, and then move from there. And if you really want to start a rap group, you should let me join. Alright, we're at the very end of the video, and I gotta squeeze this in here really fast because I got a 15-minute time limit, and I am about to reach that. So, thanks for watching. Thanks for asking questions. Send me more questions. Speaking of thanks, the podcast that I do, thanks for hanging out. We are now on iTunes, so you can go on iTunes and subscribe to the podcast. Thanks for hanging out. And go to our Facebook page, facebook.com/thankspodcast. Check that out. Otherwise, rate, comment, subscribe, do all that shit, whatever. Thumbs up, thumbs down, fucking, suck a dick. I don't give a fuck. I love you guys. Peace out, you motherfucking ring-dings. Blah.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, I demand your undivided attention. I am Bangarang.
Hey. Gotcha.